Well, we try again. We think we're back live on YouTube just before first race of the day. So it's as good a time as any to get it reconnected. If it dies again, I apologize. I'll fix it after this stream. For those on Twitch, welcome. I am going to check. I have forced Twitch ads every 40 minutes so that no one gets ads when they join. It's not even registering the game properly on YouTube. I don't know if it's going to survive today. So ads will hit during this race. I can't stop that. I could snooze twice. I want to make sure we miss the... Oh, I'm going to back the ads off for 10 minutes so we get this whole race. Oh. Yeah, there we go. I should probably just run the ads now, but never mind. It does, but my YouTube settings should follow my Twitch settings. I've set it to sort of streamline through, but if I've messed up the base settings today, then YouTube will probably take a hit. With YouTube, it just doesn't seem to be registering that I've changed the game, but hey. Welcome, Sword and Keyboard. We're a minute away from hitting the grid. Do people use Pit Limiter for the starts? Is it tried and tested, worth it? I'm tempted, but I may also cock up by disengaging it at the wrong moment. So I'm not sure if I'm doing it or not. Problem. Can I get off the grid? I didn't get the fuel. Well, I'm going to have to. Doesn't matter. I don't think it's a problem. Oh, yes. It's the first time I've ever forgotten fuel. So I don't like messing with stream stuff mid event because I'll forget the obvious stuff. But hey, good to have you guys. See what we can make of this then. See what we can make of this. So we managed to secure 10th, and I think we could have maybe been a bit nearer the top 6 if I'd put a clean lap together. Now we've got the fun of cold tires and a mid-pack start, so there's nothing that can go wrong here. It's definitely worth paying attention to, Sword and Keyboard, yeah, if you're interested. It's always been fun to drive, but I think the player base is really lit up this year and the end of last year, so it's kind of getting a lot of track time at the minute from people, which is nice to see. It feels like the longest ever start, doesn't it? Okay, some latency thing. It's not me, so.
What's up, Frankie?
Oh, it's a picky start procedure. But we're there. Anku, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Race start. 3 wide. This is going to be great. Okay, I could kind of see... Oh, sorry. That's me. I could kind of see that coming ahead. I did not realize that car was still there, though. That's a very brave place to chuck it, mate. I got absolutely screwed by making contact with that guy. That was my fault, but we'll be okay. Oh no, is that an actual yellow? It is a yellow. And I'm the only one that backed off, so now I'm going to lose a position again. Good old foot down yellow flags. I find this car very nervous on cold tires. I don't know if it's the same for all, but it feels like the beamer seems to switch on for people quite quickly. I reckon I'm just a bit rusty. Thanks for the follow, Anku. Welcome in. We've sort of evened out. We're a position up, but only really because that guy stacked it on the straight. I wonder what happened there. It's a very odd place to sort of end up having a solo sort of spin out. Right, we just invited Penner in for a fight. Now he's going to be bold. This is a big move if he does it. It's doable though. No, he thought better of it. I don't blame him. Please don't lose it. Alright, good. It's unfortunate. I thought we were going to sneak just outside of that incident then, but he managed to sort of gather it back up. I don't think either of us are going to be too badly off for that. Oh, this is not a smooth, easy start. It's good fun though. Looking aggressive ahead. This isn't going to end well at this rate. Cheers, mate. Yeah, you should hit me a bit harder. I don't think he meant to because he backed out, and in the end I chopped him up and everything trying to stay alive. Wow, that was an unwelcome assist. But we're good. It's like dealing with BMWs in the real roads. Absolutely everywhere, and you can't trust them. I joke. If you own a BMW, you can unfollow, it's okay. Right. Be right back, no worries. I'll be right here. So... Wait, Galan. Why do I know Galan? I might be confusing it. It sounds like a Gran Turismo driver. Pretty quick if so, but I don't know. That could be coincidence. I feel like I remember him from the Gran Turismo World Tour days. Be good to give him a race if it is.
What's up, Frankie?
Hey Speedo or Acebedo, thank you. Welcome. If I've got your name wrong, you can tell me exactly how I should say it. Man, these Beamers. Alright, Tonka trucks. Now, are they going to work together in the draft? God damn it. Why are you working together? Are you in the race together? Okay, it's not working. Maybe Galan's just trying to keep us fighting. Don't do it there. This half aggressiveness is so difficult because I have to think about defending and leaving space in case they send it. And if they don't, I end up running myself out of track. Right. I want to stay in this pack because the guy we got tangled up with before is back there and I don't really want to have round 2 just yet. Right, again, he didn't fancy it. I need some good exits, that's my problem. I end up having to think defensive and then I'm kind of butchering my own lines then. Where are we? 7th. It's a lot to gain still. Good. I think we got out of that pretty lucky, but still not comfortable with the car into there. I've got to balance it. So we need Galan and Becker ahead to start focusing on each other and forget that I'm here. And we can Metal Gear Solid our way back to a P5. And we've just cut a break. I don't know what happened to the car behind, but they are no longer the car behind. Mr. Penapasta is back, but we've got 2.5 seconds to the good, so let's motor this way, please. I think YouTube is a dead stream today, guys. It's Twitch only. Apologies for the cock up. I don't know why it's not playing ball today, but I'll do my homework tonight. We'll deal with it. Right, I'm in an awkward situation here where I'm not going to get tow, so I need to get a few good apexes and exits. Come on. Settle down. I'm trying to find a bit more corner speed. Pretty even here. Oops. All right, we're locking in, I think. Rabsy with the sub on YouTube, thank you. I don't even know if I'm live to say thank you there, but I appreciate it. Very frustrated that that stream's failed today. It's such a waiting game, that corner. You need to be in very early for that final left, but you can still cut it so easily. Everything but the exit, damn it. Still, we've just gained one actually, because Muller's in the pits, maybe a fuel thing. And we're catching these guys for now. I'm still triggering too much, like, sideways movement in the car. It's really struggling with how I'm driving. We're catching, let's go. It's working, thank you. My bot's just not working. Thanks for checking. Well, welcome in YouTube side. If anyone, I don't know if anyone is chatting there because YouTube's generally a bit more chilled, but if there is chat there, I don't currently see any, so bear with me if that's not coming through. If people are just sat subscribing, watching, enjoying, thank you. Oh, they're fighting. Let's go. Oh, they're not fighting. Oh, my. Oh, that happened quickly. I thought I was about to chew a McLaren then. So Becca just said, on you go, mate. Let Galan run. It's probably less good for me because I kind of need him to pin. You know, I need these two to slow each other down. Maybe they're trying to catch P3. Maybe they're playing the big brain game. All right, come on, believe. We're now 3 seconds to the guys behind. I want to keep it that way because they're all probably BMWs. I've had my fair share of those so far. Oh. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure it was the Beamer who got loose. And the Macca tried to sort of stay narrow to avoid boom and maybe had to tap the brakes. Ferrari's very much like that too. You have to lurch onto the brakes, it will just keep rotating. Man, that wall crack sounded brutal there, didn't it? Oh, mistake. Well, this is looking up. Right, Galan, your job is to hold back everyone else. You need to make me look good right now. Meanwhile, Jens ahead. Well, he's clear, but we'll take what luck we get. Still a high chance I can stack it all on my own. I keep missing that today. Let's try not to, though. Here we go, a couple of seconds at best. So no mistakes, ideally. I don't know what to do with the gearing. I think I have to carry more speed through there. Best is a 404 in this race. That's good. Get in there. Oh, Gallant is motivated though. He's not happy with that mistake. He's already cut me through that last sector. Struggling to get a turn in at the moment. We've caught Jens by nearly a second. But that's this could be the last lap. I didn't notice over the line, but this could be the last lap. Thanks, Chris, for the heads up before, by the way. I hope you're having a good day. We do love the freebies. I'm usually the one offering freebies out, so it's nice to get a few back. Meanwhile, coffee. I know who I'm thinking of. I think it's Gallo. It's not Galan. Thought was nice there. No bad exits. I do love how balanced this field is at the moment. Feels like anyone except maybe a Corvette can run here. I wanted to test all 4 cars today, but I've heard that car is extremely hard to run here. What do we think? Should we do straight into Sebring after this? The other option is Imola. Sebring's like a fast 20-minute descent. Imola's a 45-minute beast. We are catching this guy, it's just not going to be enough. Unless he bins it. Unless he's actually damaged from something. I don't think he is. Okay, we've put Galan far enough back now. And I'm assuming the pace hasn't been too hot this race that we're going to get an extra lap. No, we're not. I always carry one extra in case we get a rapid guy, but... don't slide there. Holy. Right. Come on, chicanes. Oh man, another lap. We might actually be fighting this guy ahead. Closer than I expected. That's probably a cut. Wait, that's not a cut? Fine. I'll remember that. I'll take a P4. With a good quali, I think that'd have been a podium. Good race. Good race. Happy days. Yeah, I don't think I've seen all of YouTube chat today. I'm seeing stuff in the channel. Yeah, I think I've got to refresh it. Hold up. Hold up. Let's fix that then. Everything YouTube has been interesting today. Right, doc. Right, now I see YouTube chat. Welcome, everybody. I see both sides. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Right, I've got a little stack of ads coming up in a minute or so. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go refill coffee, load a replay in for a minute. And we'll have a look at what the next race is going to bring. So now coming up is going to be a very good time for you to get a refill if you need one. Thanks everyone who's been tuning in today. Streams have been really encouraging since I restarted. So it's good to have you here. We obviously lost safety, but we recovered a little bit of the driver rank. Not too worried about it right now. I feel like we're racing somewhere in the right pool of talent until I learn how to get good again, you know? So in, 4 minutes we'll go, I think we'll go do Sebring, stick with the Ferrari. I'll try and get my head around this track without driving into walls. So let me leave a replay on of that first lap. You can watch me avoid many incidents and nearly cause an incident. We got a P4, Randa. Yeah, it went well. It was purely from on-track overtakes. There were no other driver errors. I can confirm. Don't check the VOD. No, we got handed a few. I was going to fight with the McLaren and the Beamer, and both had an accident in front of us, so we were spared a bit of work there. I need my ad warnings back in chat so I know when to tell you guys to look away. I hate ads. I think the ad has just run, actually. Thanks for bearing with it. Let's leave you with this. I've got some zoom controls now, so we can have some far out camera action. There we go. I'm really pleased I set that up. Right, I'm going to refill my coffee, guys. I'll be 1 minute. That start wasn't too bad in the end. cleaner than I thought. Was it this lap that someone spun on the straight? We'll definitely have a look at that. I'm just thinking, is this where we got sent? I'm not really remembering too much about lap 1 anymore. No, it can't be. They're a long way back. Cameras are good, don't they? Oh, look at the McLaren going around. Glad we weren't involved in that. Now, was it here? I think we're about to see something kick off. Wait, was that a leader that got ditched? Because this is where I lifted and no one else lifted. Yeah, it was. Holy crap. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Can't really do much with that view. All right. Oh, this looks evil. It's just a bit unlucky that he started to move left, didn't realize the Ferrari was coming over a bit. Good save. Good save. Thanks again, Arabri, for the YouTube sub today. We're gunning for 500, guys. If you don't know my channel, I make cinematic videos on there when I have the love for it. And now we've got this Le Mans working again. I should be making a few more, hopefully. But that's the channel if you don't know it. You can also watch live there if you don't deal well with the Twitch ads. All right. I don't think there was too much else to see. We pretty much saw everything that happened in front of our own eyes that race. But if you did want to see anything, let me know. I kind of want to. I wonder what the schedule is for these next week. I might start the online series next week. There's one on Tuesday to do the LM GT3 fixed. We won't be a contender because we've missed like 3 rounds. There is one today in 28 minutes. But I need to go subscribe if I do. So we could do that. I just don't know Imola. I don't know if 20 minutes is a good amount of time to get to know Imola. So I've just realized I missed Sebring, didn't I? Okay, we're doing Le Mans again. Oh, I'm so stupid. I forgot it was a start time, not a lobby time. I'm so thick today. Right. Do I just sign up and do Imola? What's the intermediate? Let's have a look at both. It's going to be a wing it situation, and I need to sign up. So that's going to take a minute. Yeah, because the next GT race doesn't even line up before that. So... oh. Bit of a headache. Bear with. How difficult is it to get subscribed? Race Control Pro. Okay. Obviously can't show this on the stream. Luckily, I've already signed into Race Control. What do you reckon? Should we do it and just get involved in some Imola? The other option is I can just go practice Le Mans some more. But I've got like 40 minutes. So it's... so Race Control Pro, daily races, special events, weekly events. see how quickly I can do this. Imola, glory is forever. I do love Imola. I haven't raced it much in this sim because I've only just got the season pass. You know what? We could go in as a beginner, you know? Annoyingly, I can't. Oh my God. I can't just use PayPal to sign up. I have to manually do this. So just give us a second.
What's up, Frankie?
Thank you, Bren, for the follow. Just making sure this isn't on the stream because otherwise I'm just doxing myself instantly. So yeah, to enter, we need to have an account ready. So yeah, but it's only if you want to do the fancier events. So you can do daily. I could go back to Le Mans right now and carry on for free. Okay, at least we can PayPal this. All right, should only be a minute. Well, it's my birthday mid-month, so maybe I'll gift that to myself. All right, I've just got to go through the final hurdle of joyful security steps that I have in place. We're nearly there. I'll be running a competition shortly to take my credit card number and billing details. Winner gets to use it as they will. The kicker is, I actually don't have an active credit card account right now, so it won't get you very much. Okay. I think we're there. I think we're on. Welcome, Lion. Right. I've given myself 20 minutes to get goods, okay? I might need to restart the... I'm going to restart the game just to make sure it kind of processes. Right. The subscription should be done. How was your night of fast foods, Lion? I saw you guys get stuck in on that yesterday. I have some ideas for that game that would make it infinitely worse to play, but would make it hilarious. All right, we're rebooting, guys. Bear with me. You know what? Have some nice footage for a second instead of watching me do nothing. That's why I don't play those games very much. When you guys are like, it looks like you're having fun, but I'm like, I don't want it to feel like a shift. I mean, this sim racing lark is the same, really. I feel like I've gone through it a bit after I do it. But... By the way, all of this footage I film in different sims. And that's what I put out onto YouTube. And I do this for brands on occasion as well. Okay. Come on, game. Come back to the stream. There we go. Online championships. Now let's hope this has worked, or I've just burned my dollars. Yes. 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 Put me in. I am willing to accept my car. We're in. There is a 1400 race with 74 drivers. I'm glad it was worth it. We have 3 attempts per round. Okay. We're in. We're in. I'm excited. So these change every week with a different rotation of tracks. And if you do the whole 6 weeks, you collect like points each round. I'm just going to do it for the enjoyment and hope that I mean, it's 45 minutes of Imola. This is going to be a test for me, I think. Now, setup wise, is this a full tank of fuel kind of a race? I assume we don't. Yeah, we shouldn't need to fuel. I'm gonna just go out full and just get a reading, I guess. Tires are gonna be what they are. Yep. Setup is fixed. Okay. Okay. Well, now we know. This is gonna be a very rough introduction for me, but I'm kind of glad this one's fixed. Simplicity of just getting out there and driving. So I just wanted to test where the wall was so that I don't hit it again. Whoa. It's a little spicy on the cold tires. So are you guys getting stuck into this sim, or are you thinking about driving it? Like, where do you stand? I mean, I know some viewers in here are probably neither. They're just hanging out. But are you guys like on the fence, or are you already into the game? So sword and keyboard on the fence. Not a bad way in is to just go for the base entry price, which gives you enough cars to try and enough tracks to try, but you'll just be limited for like participation in everything. Ooh, you're gonna be playing WRC? Which one of those? I downloaded one of those recently just to test it out. It was available on like the PS Plus set, so it's not like the... I don't think it was the newest one, but it was kind of fun.
What's up, Frankie?
Night Flight, how you doing? Oh, is that the latest one? It was cool though. I've been looking for fun stuff I can play when I'm not sat in the sim rig. That's another question for everyone. When you're not racing, like, what are you playing right now? Like, do you game outside of racing? I just discovered they're now like 10 years old, but those Tomb Raider titles that got released that are like the new revision of Tomb Raider. And they're actually a hell of a lot of fun. Like, for like couch gaming, they're really fun. I like it a lot more than I thought. That What's Up Frankie from the follow is from another streamer who I met in the GTA world. Right, I am going to need to pay attention to fuel, I think. So I know how much to load up. So we'll get a reading. Got to do the one geeky bit before this race. And then I've just got to hope my muscle memory from ACC and iRacing will get me through here. I don't think I'm going to be on the pace. Oh, no. Not like that. Fuel prediction is about 50 minutes, including the last lap, so it's not wildly off. Oh, God. Rando's a Minecrafter, that's true. I can confirm. That I've got to learn. That I've got to learn. Because you're dancing on oversteer while braking there. That's going to punish us pretty hard. Enshrouded? Is Enshrouded classed as a Souls game or not? I think when I hear Enshrouded, I think like a Souls game. It might be not that whatsoever. We'll get it. We will get it. I can move brake balance if I do it every lap. There's always a way. Right, now the fuel prediction's gone up to like 50 minutes, so... yeah, the fuel prediction is useless at first. Don't trust it until you've done a few laps to get, like, calibrated, basically. I love Imola. I think, especially the first half of the track. I'm less good at the chicane, though. Pretty chill, open world, survival, base building, some RPG. That sounds nice. I've really moved towards finding games that I can just really chill out with. It just got really bright outside, by the way. It's my camera just bleaching out. Only happens when I'm midstream. It's beautifully sunny suddenly. I think it'll be alright.
What's up, Frankie?
Thanks for the follow. Bear with us. I'm learning Imola very quickly in LMU because we've got 10 minutes before a race. Billaricki, welcome. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Hope you're all having a good day. We're entering the GT3 fixed, sorry. Which is my first effort at one of these online championships, so we've signed up, we've bit the bullet. Nothing beats doing it live, yeah. That's why I enjoy it, I'm afraid. Which also means we might stack it live, you know? That's part of the risk. Record it all for everybody to be reminded of, you know? Okay. I can do a less than full tank, but I don't know what 45 minutes is going to do here. I nearly forgot the corner there because I'm too busy reading. Right, it's good to see we're a bit off pace. There's no way I expect to jump in here and get it straight away. That means I've got work to do. Please don't invalidate me. Oh, so close. Right, probably slow down a little bit more there until I'm good. Can you attack this? Sort of. Well, that's probably a bit much. High risk, high reward. It's definitely a rush if it goes well. I mean, last race getting a 4th out of nowhere was pretty good. Don't want to be first there. I just need to make sure I get turned in. Happy Sunday, guys. This is my first week back in the rig. I've been off for 6-ish months. I've swapped my pedal set out over winter in the attempt of not injuring myself again, because I did my hip pretty bad over the last year. I'm still getting used to it, but everything should be progress at least. Come on. The hardest thing I find about this car, and I don't know if I've set the TC right yet, actually. Did I forget after I spun? It's getting it to bite out of corners. No, I haven't got it set right. Start on 7s. The fast drivers seem to go down to like really low ABS, TC. But I don't know if I've got that in me or not. Right, less than 10 minutes, so I need to make sure I don't miss the sign up. Right, we're now 3.7 off. I don't think I've done a clean lap yet. Still struggling to make the hairpin.
What's up, Frankie?
Crispy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in everyone today. Thanks so much for hanging out. I think this lap or the next is going to be my last, and then we'll go get registered. Oh, I'm going to struggle through there in the race. My days. What brake bias are we on? 50-50. Brake bias on LMU is front and rear, right? So I increase the first number to go front. So if I go 51, that's slightly to the front now, correct? What I don't want to do is make a rear brake bias that kills me there even more. I can always back it off. So we're about to do a 45-minute beast in the championship. Oh, and we got a raid
all
from
the
Alex.
crumbs out there in the chat. Look at them go.
Legends.
They're wild. They're crazy.
Welcome
What
in,
up?
Alex K, in your channel. How you doing? I'm on the fly getting into Imola. I've never really driven it in Le Mans until today. And we're going to have a crack at this 2 o'clock championship. Welcome, everybody. Guys, I would give you a shout out if I'm not in the rig. Go and give Alex's channel a look. He has the most mind-blowing car setup POV for a rig you'll ever look at. It's pretty clean. Thank you so much for the raid, buddy. No pressure then. Good to see you guys. Were you racing today? I'm going to assume you were in LMU, right? Good to see you all. Thanks, guys. Oh my god, I still don't know how to get that right yet. I'm either too eager or too slow, so we'll get it. I've no idea how rough you can go over the chicane. I'm gonna have to watch people. There's some pretty hefty sausage curbs there. So for those who maybe haven't hung out here before the raid, I'm usually in the habit of making cinematics, and a lot of them are made in this game because it just looks incredible, and cameras on the replays when you get it set up. So as much as I love driving this, I spend quite a lot of time filming replay footage to make cinematics. Feel free, they're all on YouTube, like feel free to have a look anytime. Hey guys. All right, that was a good time, I think. Settle in. Let me pass on that shout out. Thank you so much again for the raid. Here's where I'm going to make no typos because I'll shout out the wrong guy. All right. Basic question. And don't worry if none of you know the answer. Does anyone know the fuel use estimate in a 45-minute Imola race in my GT3 Ferrari? I could probably do some fast maths while I've got a minute. Oh, I haven't registered. Oh, I have now. Oh, that's lucky. Holy crap. I didn't realize there was another step. I thought I'd registered already, but I think you have to pick your slot. Oh, I hope that gets me in. I hope you had a great stream, Alex. Let's get a fuel calc quickly. I know this sim grid's got one there. Right, they were doing I think 44s. So let's say that's the pace of my lobby. If I do 2.9, I need it reckons 76 liters, so maybe 80-ish liters is a good guess. Okay. Man, I only just did. Yeah, thank you though, Risha. I very nearly failed to enter that despite practicing, so there's a lesson. That's pretty cool though. You register and then you enter the slot, so you can sign up and not choose your slot. I assume joining practice won't help anything right now, yeah? I just wait for the countdown now. Guys, I am going to use this opportunity to like run off, top up my drink and go to the loo because for the next hour, I'm going to be locked in. Unless we crash, then I can go and get more coffee. We've also got brief ads coming up in the next like 4 minutes, so you're not going to miss anything. That's probably good timing. So if you're wanting to get up and grab a coffee, there's some ads coming up, and then we're good for another 40 minutes. So. All right, I got to wind down before I wind up again. This is going to be a really, really tricky race because starts at Imola are about as unpredictable as they come, at least in my experience. That like crooked start line into 2 chicanes. Yeah. Although at least we don't have those wild sausage curbs from ACC that are gonna like launch everybody. As far as I can tell, the oh, there's a lot of silvers in GT3, so we will not be top split. I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm going to be a few splits down. Right, we're joining. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I'll see you after this and probably a couple of ads. So, and we got racing. Split 2. You what, mate? Mostly a full tank then. Although I don't trust the calculator on here. It's good to know. So it isn't going to be a fuel save race. It's going to be a don't bin it race. You went full tank. Can you remember having a couple of laps sort of left? From what I calculated, it will leave me a couple of laps spare, but not much. Hey, D Mandalazy, how you doing? I have done, yeah. Let me give you the channel before I do anything. 1 second. Yeah, I did a night one at the Nordschleife with a Nissan GTR. That was cool. That's the channel, but I can actually show you on here to save you going anywhere if you want. So this stuff is LMU. That's iRacing. I did that with VCO. They actually commissioned some stuff. I do these to music as well. Like you're just hearing nothing or the bass soundtracks. And then later in this one, you'll see a bit of nighttime NERB stuff. Which is the one I would recommend watching if that's the sim you're most interested in. That. So the wet GTR nighttime stuff. There you go. That was ACC. Each sim is like different to work with. Some are easier than others to film in. LMU is the best looking overall. Like, it's the most filmic. Thank you. Thanks so much, man. I love making them. I had the most unlucky year in 2024 where my PC didn't like LMU. So then I started driving more than cinematics, and then I sort of did my hip pretty badly for a while because of a bad position on my brake pedal. So I fixed that. I've got new pedals this year, taking some time out. So if I'd spent the last 6 months racing, I'd have probably gotten a bit quicker these days. I've got cold tires, haven't I? Sorry. Go on. Oh, I've got no tires now. No one witnessed that near murder. We're gonna be okay. Okay, everybody's on track. Come on, guys. Come on. There we go. I need some space. I am not up to temp here. Okay, okay. Nobody died. I just thought I'd introduce myself to the grids, because now they're going to give me an extra 3 meters of space all round in the actual race. It's a good tactic. They'll be like, don't get near that guy, don't race him. But yeah, I make those as like a hobby, but I do also end up getting commissioned to make them because of that. One of the ones I did was for the VCO LFM collaboration, and they did like a special event in, that was ACC, that one. So actually one of the other films in that series has got ACC in, but I don't host that on my channel because it wasn't really done for me. Some of the Ferrari black and white stuff in that reel was also ACC, yeah. And now we've got this PC, which is a little bit stronger. I think my command is specs or PC, I can't remember. If you want to know what I'm running nowadays. And I think the command is set up for seeing which pedals I now have. And I'm only on a T300 wheel. Like, it's a pretty easy-going, low-key wheel. That'd probably be the next bit of hardware I would change, but I'm not really in a position to throw a crap ton more money at sim racing right now. So we're working with what we have. All right, 2 minutes, then we get to quali. Most of the time, until I actually start to get a real feel for how I think my pace is, I'm not too worried about outright position. I just want to like have a good race around the guys I'm with. Oh, thank you. That was a good hold of the brakes. Yes and no, in the sense that most of my work is in video or in animation. So I can animate logos and brands, and I can do like custom animation videos for people, as well as like the video editing. So yes, in a way, but bringing it to sim racing has never really been as much a job, but more of a like using the skill somewhere else for like fun. I'm sorry, Risha. I did say I was announcing myself. Is it you who flashed past me? I'm so sorry. Cold tires cooked me twice. Entirely my fault. I promise if I'm doing that in the race, I'll make sure I hit the barrier instead of you, okay? Thanks for not killing me either, though. I kind of did learn by myself. I got trained in my job as more of a graphic designer, so I learned how to create the brands, or you know, the graphic styles, and coming up with ideas. Like I worked on like packaging and alcohol and everything that they would throw at you. I worked on it. But I realized, like, we used to work with video makers, and I realized like maybe I could do that instead of trying to tell other people to do it. I was like, well, why don't I be the guy that can do it? Because I like working with music, I like working with timings, sound, visuals. And I realized I was probably better at that than a graphic design job, which was my actual job. But I was very lucky because the company I work with, they could see that the video stuff was going to be useful, so they worked with me to learn that stuff. So I didn't always get to make videos that I liked, because you're not always working for your own interests, but I learned how to do it. Learned how to get good. Got a pigeon that's just landed right outside the window and is just staring in. What a creep. What a creep. Okay, it's actually quality. Valid lap is going to be the most important thing for me. The rest we'll figure out. But yeah, mostly self-taught. And I do think on the whole it's the kind of thing you can self-teach, or if you think you've got good energy for it, you can probably learn the rest. But I would also understand why some people would say like, oh, that's not my idea of fun. And it's like, yeah, fair enough. That's why I try and do it for a job, because it is, on the whole. Like something I care about enough to do well. Okay, we learned from nearly killing Rishi before. The car doesn't stop yet. By the way, good luck to you in the race as well. You're probably a fair bit more practice than me, so when you're lapping me, just make sure to give me a wave. Oh, I chose the Ferrari because it's the car I've just got most settled into. I don't really know how it rates here. Seems to be a few Ferraris out there, so I'm assuming it's alright. I am so glad I changed the braking setup yesterday. I had a day off, but I just made the brake a little bit lighter for now. I feel like I can... There's a little bit more play in it now, and I can experiment with the braking a bit more, so I think I did the right thing. And then when we actually get up to speed again, I'll probably make the pedal a bit more brutal again. I come from like a Thrustmaster load cell, which has done a really good job for a while, but apart from the fact that the position of the pedal was no good for me with the brake in the middle, it's actually relatively soft. Like it's not too hard going unless you really like max out the springs on it. So. But now we've got SimLab 2 set. They're called XP1. They're really nice, actually. I honestly, I mean, I bought them. I've got no kind of affiliation, but I would recommend looking at them. They're really, really sweet. I actually chose them because they're the only set that I could see that would just fit straight to my rig without needing to get hold of like a drill and start drilling out slots for different pedals and stuff. Because I'm about as good with DIY as I am with driving on cold tires. Like, pretty non-existent. Alright. First chance to get something in. Okay, I'm still learning there. I'm still trying to figure out where to brake and how much to brake. Do you reckon cut the curbs a bit on the chicane, or is that too aggressive? It's so nice to start settling in though. I can't tell you how alien this all felt like 2 days ago. I was sort of getting by, but it definitely wasn't comfortable. Like, it's so worth taking a day off and just sitting down with your kit and figuring it all out. Even though all you want to do is get back on and do some more races and stuff. Like, I'm really glad I bothered to do that now. Okay, I thought that was a cut. Couple of seconds off pace. Oh, it bit me hard there. Okay, there's still time. I tried to go more aggressive because I felt like I'd gone in a bit slow, but whoops. Okay. Yeah. How am I gonna... I'm gonna slow down a little more on entry and then coast it a little bit and then hit the brakes a second time for the sharp bit. I tried staying on the brakes that time. And that 100% unsettled me from the get-go. It's good though, make all the mistakes on this lap, and then we go again. Is this a 30 car grid, I believe? This is the biggest grid I've raced in a single class on this game. Which is another reason I did want to do it. I'm a massive fan of like big grids. Mr. Git, if you follow him and watch him, is like the ultimate big grid organizer guy. I've had some very good, like, near 100 car races with that community. Wonder if he'll be doing that in future here. Speaking of, if people are interested as I get back into streaming more, there is now at least the option to get lobbies live, so we could get, you know, get a circuit live. Get a few of us on track, so keep you updated in future if you guys are interested. I was slower than previous Sector 1, so I can get more time out of that. I think I've got to stop missing apexes. That will really help. Very cautious this time. There's going to be a massive collision there in the race. The odds of 30 cars all getting that right. Okay, one more lap. Maybe two. Except I probably don't have the fuel. I know I can go faster, but I'm not doing it right now. So let's see. I would have just snuck in one more lap, but this is going to have to be it. I can brake later than I think there. think in my mind I've got the old, slightly quicker GT3 model braking point. I think I can brake later. Whoops. I think that should be second. First is a bit limiting there. Oh, God damn it. Well, the potential's there, but not the lap. Fun to drive though. Curious where the speed line is. Is it here? Don't know. That wasn't. I think that was the line, but that wasn't as obvious as I thought. Okay. All right, from the back-ish. That's okay. Yes. Only 2.8 seconds across the field, though. And I think looking at my sectors before I made mistakes, I don't know. We might have just sat in the 20s somewhere. So 44s are the top of the tree times here. All right. So, before I forget. Yeah, I think a mostly full tank should be enough here. That gives me a lap or two's window, but I don't think it's the difference between being quick and not. I don't think my issue is the fuel amount, somehow. All right, last chance to stretch my leg before we actually go for this. I think I'm relieved to be starting at the back for this one. There's going to be a lot of sussing out of the field to do. There's going to be a lot of incidents, I imagine. It is a 45-minute race, so maybe everyone will calm down just a little bit. Wishful, maybe. I don't think there's anything else I can prepare. Fuel. I'm happy with the brake pressures. Now we just need a little bit of luck. Can't buy that. Right. I'm going to go all 7s again. Leave the ABS and move. I'm going to go for a front brake bias. I'm not actually sure if I did that in quali. That might have been part of why I kept tripping myself up. Thank you, Rish. Where did you qualify, by the way? Good luck. I think I'm far back enough. I didn't put one good lap in the end. So I think I'm far back enough to leave you alone. But obviously, hope it goes smooth for you. Oh, I did a stupid thing. I should have 100%ed my virtual energy, even though I was reducing fuel. It doesn't matter. If I short myself, then I'm a fool. Good to see you, Subsy. What's going on, mate? We had the raid today from Alex K, by the way. Long-time member of the LMU community. Thank you again for that. If you stayed here post-raid, super kind of you. Yeah, no worries, man. I'll be here either way. Yeah. You know? I mean, I hope to move forward, obviously. Do more work on the wheel? Let's go. Oh, there's no one behind me. That's actually a relief. It's so picky. Like, I would say this is quite a safe distance, and it's like, catch up, catch up. But I know someone's going to hit the brakes. I hope I don't stuff the start, though. Alright, 45 minutes of this, guys. Out of line now? Good grief. I'm trying. Right, this is going to be the longest drag down the straight ever. Good luck, thank you. Oh, getting used to it? I'm still getting used to my new brakes, and I haven't changed anything else. And I'm still rusty as anything. Oh. Bit of a non-start there from the Macca. I don't want to make it 3 wide, but we are definitely going to jump that. Okay, easy now. Easy. 1 off, 2 off, maybe 3 off, 4 off, maybe. That guy just stopped. I don't think I could see what he could see. That's very unfortunate. I'm sure he had good reason to slam the brakes, but I didn't see it coming. Sorry, dude. Oh, crikey. I can hear the collisions. I'm just trying to stay out of the way. It's not working. Please don't tip me around. Please don't tip me around. Oh, this is too intense. Where's the calm? Don't know what the Mac is doing at the moment, so I need to be a bit wary. We've gained a few. Oh my life. I chose right. I chose correct. We lived. I thought it was going to roll back on us then. I'm literally trying to create a little bit of space, believe it or not. I know it's not the most aggressive way to drive, but... Man, I'm only just getting into Imola. I was not trying to overtake, but that was very early. I guess cold tires. That guy was really without grip. I could tell when they were braking. It's unlucky. Okay, are you going for it, or are you just happy to chill with me? You're going for it. I'm actually gonna brake a little early. Let this Ferrari have his moment in the sun, because I'm fine with losing one right now. We're already 10 up. Because I just want some rhythm. It's a good move anyway, but I braked plenty early. Right, because what's happening ahead is everything. Just don't crash in front of me. There's like a 4-car melee here. Yeah, I think fighting for the death in every like exchange isn't it right here. There's enough death already. I really don't want to make a move here though. It's not the place. What you don't know is if the guy behind you is going to have the same attitude though. So you might get sent for the best intentions. There's only so much you can back up. Get a good exit there. Keep the pressure off. We're inside the 20. Less than 5 minutes down. I'm not trying to overtake, but somehow I can brake later there. Maybe they're getting backed up under each other. It's good though. I've got confidence. Okay. That guy's out of it. Oh, good calf. Good to see you, man. I think we had a good stream yesterday. I'm always unsighted into here. I'm still getting used to where my brake point is when I can't see the road. I use a little lane of tarmac as my braking point, but that's not so good when there's a beamer there. It's a bonus. We're racing, guys. 12 positions made. Most of them because people keep leaving the track, but what do they say? Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. 12 overtakes in 5 minutes. That was bad. I've got to roll it through in second and not slow it up. Also apparently trying to blow the engine. Alright, this is the first bit of space I've had. Too early. These guys aren't going anywhere though. There's a top 15 in the making here. Interesting that the tires are still reading cold. It's taking a long time for them to show any real temp. It's been really good today, thank you. Yeah, some really good races. Uh-oh, it could be over. Nice rejoin. We like it. It was safe, it was safe. It's actually backed off as well, so full credit. That corner is probably the one place you can send it back on like that. Kind of get away with it with the speed. Now I've dropped it at the hairpin. Come on, get it back together. Such a great circuit though. I'll take a track limit if that's the best I've hit it so far. The thing with the Ferrari is if you create too much rotation, you'll start a very tricky slide, like mid-engine slide. Time to straighten up there. Because you want to point the car in aggressively, but... Okay, 16th? I can feel it now, though. You guys feel the heat when you're racing? I feel like someone just turned a radiator on top of me. I feel like there's a later break point there. I just don't want to miss the corner. I'm gonna throw it all away. Bit much. Very closely matched now. And anywhere I try and push, I tend to create more problems than anything. Come on. I don't think that's the line. Yep. We found the no braking zone. Sorry, GT, you're behind. You're probably wondering what I'm up to. And he's gone. It was that easy. I think if you apologize to someone in sim racing, they're so shocked, they immediately leave the track. Like, they're like, nah, this ain't real. We'll try it again later when I really need a position. Wow, let's go. I'm doing that thing where you try and push everywhere and you end up slower, but the effect of seeing the slight gap ahead is definitely like having an effect. Good to see you, Flight. How you doing? I think there could be a top 10 here. I don't think you're wrong. Yeah. Knowing where to fight and where to give people space, holy cow. That's gonna change it. I turned in so early. We'll get it right, I promise. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Okay, rein it in. Rein it in. We're getting confident. We were doing fine on that chicane. It just felt slow. That's way better than what I'm doing now. Exit was alright though. Woo! Not bad for a 20-minute practice at best, huh? But now can we keep it glued for half an hour? It's now like the long-term challenge. And 45 isn't really that long in sim racing. It's no endurance, that's for sure, but I guess this is like IMSA level, isn't it, from iRacing? It's your 45 minute challenge. Nice. Just lurking? No worries. Glad to have you, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely creating a lot of understeer now. I'm trying to go in a little bit hotter. So maybe I got to trail it better. Not sure. All right, we found the chicane for the first time in 3 laps. Things are looking up. The challenge for a top 10 will be everyone ahead is running at kind of my pace at the moment. So it's whether I can find just enough to play catch up. It's definitely an interesting race though. I always fear the like 45-minute deal is going to create a very boring, drawn out thing, but feels like there's a lot to go here. Kind of got to rely on these guys ahead staying tangled up a bit as well. Cactus behind is staying with me. It's a very easy joke to make there, but I'm not going to do it because he seems like a nice guy so far. Okay, we're winding it back in a little bit. I think the last few laps I was a bit in over my head.
What's up,
Oh,
Frankie?
I still hate that though. Hey, Raphael, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Thanks everyone who's come to enjoy the channel recently. Less than a week since I came back to sim racing, so it's been super nice to meet you all. Thank you. Also, if there's some cool people on after I wind up the stream, we've got ages to go yet, but we always try and pass it on too. So in about half an hour, we could go see who's out there. Whew. Right, we've got to settle. There we go, 30 minutes on the clock. I really feel like we can catch this group while they're a group. If they spread out, it's going to be a lot more difficult to sync up. Also, I am going to get some interest from this Ferrari now. He's a little more on it than I am. There's a mistake. Right, back in. Do you know what I always remember is the older Imola layout, you can run wide there. And the moment that occurred to me, it was like, yeah, you're going to hit the gravel. There's no rolling out of that. To be fair, that's about as minimal a loss as I could have got, so we'll be alright. Send Cactus forward to go and create the havoc. Go on. I'm summoning you now. No, don't drive yourself. No. Okay, you misheard. Drive amazingly. Go screw those guys up a bit. You got this. Meanwhile, I'll just hang on. No more mistakes, please. Now I'm talking to me, not... Oh my god, Cactus! It's not the brief. Now we're gonna fight. Now I should have stayed ahead of this car. It may cost me a bit of time this race, unless he's gonna dial it in right now. And we're gonna steam train our way forward. Come on. I choose you. Nearly. Now he's motoring. It's very hard to get the Ferrari to track out of there with any power. It seems to fall very low into the rev range. So I'm always thinking about, like, should I hit first? Or am I just going to hit the limiter? I don't really know. Come on, Cactus, we're still in this. It's crazy though, one mistake, and I'm now like, I've undone like 3 or 4 laps of good work. Kind of like, whoa, this power guy behind is motoring. Maybe he went off early. He's going to be with us in like a lap. Probably learn a bit from that guy. This guy in the Beamer behind is flying. No question. Now I need Cactus to drop behind again to take the weight. Yeah, I feel like it can mainly be survival, and then until you become like a top split regular, and then it becomes more being on your A game as much as anything. I hate this TC through there. I'm really not working the car right. Got to work on that. What do you reckon? Shall we let this Beamer go forward? There's still a very long way to go. Sorry for the ads. I try and minimize them, but I can't turn them off completely. And now I've missed an apex. Right. My thinking is, for those, if you can hear it, don't spend my time fighting the Beamer. Beamer's quick. Go. I'm literally opening the door. And you've fluffed it, haven't you? I gave you so much space. Oh, you could have done more with that. Okay, that was a shame. You really didn't need to send it. But... oh well, he knows now. Yeah, I'm thinking use the Beamer, don't fight the Beamer. Like, benefit from having a fast guy ahead of me. Unfortunately, that awful turn one has knocked me back a second, but what can you do? Maybe I let him go too early. Being too nice. I thought from my body language it would have been pretty obvious that I wasn't defending. Well, that didn't work. Oh, I'm going backwards, guys. I need a refresh. What are you flashing for? I'm still here. Unless he's a friendly, maybe. Let's assume it's a friendly, but... I mean, I can only speak for myself, because I used to get my own kinds of crashes that would stop me being able to play, but I lowered all my graphics settings to like medium low on the most part, and I've been fine. So I can only speak for me. Maybe others in chat will confirm or deny it, you know? Seems like everybody's system has a different way of like dealing with the game. Oh, I had to recover that with the dab of brakes. Damn, the car does not feel good through there anymore. Made a right mess of that. I'm hard stuck in 17th here. For every step forward, I'm falling back. I gotta nail it. Oh, the guy behind was on pole. Oh, so he's another quick guy. Thanks for the heads up. But in which case, he can just pass me. But he's got to get a bit closer. I'm on a Thrustmaster, but yes, I have it at 900, and then I have it in-game to match the car, like automatically. So I never have to change it. If this guy has pace, he can go. Like, we're still a sprint race away from finish, but... whew, I am finding the car increasingly hard to drive right now. Now he's starting to look quick. Unless your comment was the guy before, in which case I need to just keep holding this Ferrari up as much as I can. Because he doesn't seem to have masses of time on me. I've got to be careful there. I keep running myself out like he did. Okay. There's one back because poor Cactus stacked it. I think I'm not turning in early enough there. And I'm well, that was awful, but I'm making hard work of that. Yes, get it on a fast drive. That made a huge difference to me. It was a nice thought. If I got a good exit, I would have held that. Unfortunately, I Ferrari'd it. This is going to be interesting. He was pole? Okay. He's maybe suffering from a rough race. I'm sure when he's ahead of me, he'll drive away, but it's been hard to predict so far. Whereas the Beamer was catching me like a second a lap easy. It was so obvious that I wasn't going to fight him. Man, how do I not trigger the TC there? Maybe I'm gonna lower it. The Dive Bomb of the Year award? I saw it coming so early that I didn't even think about it. I just knew. Alright, go on. You're gonna get a run on me here. I'm not giving him the Dive Bomb award route. Now you can go. Now you've got it. Unless the inside line is going to screw him here. Well, I don't know. This could be a battle of the ages. I'm just deciding how hard to defend at this point, because this is my race at the moment. Let's see what he does. He's all in for the dive, so that was actually pretty clean. That was good. That shows how late you can brake there, and I need to start doing that. So fair move. It's a good race. Made him earn it. Oh, but okay. Let's try not to kill him. Now he's going to drive away. Yeah, that was a strange amount of speed to carry through there. Right, I'm pretty planted in 17th. There's a yellow ahead. Probably no prizes for guessing where that's happened. Yep. I'll just create a yellow and snap the exhaust off as we go. Holy cow.
What's up, Frankie?
Thanks for the follow, guys. Therewith. Tell Racing, thank you. Hope you're getting good support with your questions. If I miss some, apologies. It's just heat of the race. This is the best time I've got to make some ground. Hey, we got a race because this guy dropped back though. I'm on that threshold where if I try and go quicker, I get worse. And I've just got to sort of settle down. Bit of a Ferrari fest. Yeah, there's a few Beamers ahead at least. But yeah, we're in the Ferrari pack right now. Battling for that Formula One seat that isn't offered. Hey, first warning. Not bad for how rough around the edges I feel here. You see what I mean? Every time I try and just sneak out a little bit of an exit, I'm actually making it worse. Woo! I'm having a good day, Iceman. Nice weaving on the straight for no reason. I didn't even notice that, really. Was that like ducking the slip sort of stuff? It's good, man. I'm glad. I'm glad I signed up for this. I obviously had to buy the Race Control Pro thing, so my month has been a series of purchases that will leave my bank balance looking a bit stupid, but it's good, healthy competition, and if I can straighten out my driving a bit, I think we could be slightly further up the road here. Just a few sloppy lines from having a really good run. But for a 20-minute pre-practice maximal, I don't know. I'm okay with this. Nobody's died yet. Yeah, only today. Hello, MB. Thanks for helping out in chat, by the way. Appreciate you for doing that. That was a big cut. I haven't even touched Hypercar since I've returned either. That's going to be a whole thing to get back into. I probably need some coaching on a Hypercar though. I understand how to manage the energy, but just not how to drive it well. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, Lion. To be super honest, I'm so happy to finish where I am, but I feel like there's a bit more yet. I feel like a little bit more of an edge, and we could fight here. Still choked through there. I need to study someone else's driving who's quick. Yeah, a feedback reset button is essential in this. Oh, car off. That guy's had to work really hard to pass every car around him, the Boitin guy. So maybe he is carrying a little bit of early damage, because he should be blitzing us if he's the pole sitter. Right, this brings us back. Let's go. This is where you have to pick your fights, because as soon as you do fight, everyone else around you kind of stands to benefit. Don't kill him. One down. Oh, I thought he was coming across me then. I don't want to be the first car in line. Oh no. To the guy behind, because he's going to be a bit frustrated right now. I don't want to be the guy that takes the rap. And I am going to be that guy because I just went off track. I just don't want to deal with the consequences. No grip. He lost it behind me. I don't know if that's because my line shocked him so much that... I mean, I didn't apologize to him, so it wasn't that. We know that worked well earlier. I apologized to someone and they just drove off track voluntarily. That helps. So now we can think maybe top 15 is out there. Maybe. Okay. I don't know how I'm tracking lap after lap time. That was a slow one, obviously, but... Okay. Got an opportunity here. I'm catching a Macca who, first instinct, either looks slow or just recovering. Oh dear. Oh dear. No brakes were held in the making of that incident. Cheers, mate. I had to flipping sandwich between the two stricken cars. Obviously, I should have gone right, but if that car was fully on the brakes, I think I'd have got through. It happens. Heat of the moment stuff. Well, now we're top 15. This is where I spin, you know? This is the perfect moment of the race to make my own mistake, give it all up. But we're not going to do that. I've definitely started sweating this race. Oh, God. There's no casual left. I'm just trying. Who's ahead? Elmo. Let's catch Elmo. Only my favorite name on the grid. All right, get the simple stuff. Couple of seconds up the road. Everyone else is kind of like gone as far as I'm concerned. Not worrying about that. But we're on for a top half finish here from the back. That's okay. Ah, no, quicker did not work. If we can give Elmo a fight at the finish, that'd be awesome. So I'm going to play catch up. Whew. I'm glowing. Need the aircon. I don't have aircon. Onto pit radio. What happened to my aircon, guys? It's not working. He looks like he's having a little moment there. He's been watching too much of my channel. Let's go. Right, brake earlier. Get turned in. Almost. Right, close enough to fight. 7 minutes. Got fuel to finish. Whew. Hoping to be back on tomorrow, Tuesday. Hopefully both. I feel like fixing the brakes yesterday has made this feel a bit more durable without busting my hip like I used to. So I know I sound like an old man chat, but I am in my 30s. It is real. Body says no more often now. But I think we've done some good stuff today. I think I can race like this without overdoing it. I'm just gonna learn to stop grabbing the wheel like it's about to fall off. I get way too involved. Like, the wheel's not going anywhere, but I'm like wrestling with it. Wait until mid-40s? I can't wait. Yep. That's why I need to get it right now. That end of last year, I had a whole month where I couldn't sit down properly because I'd done such a job on my hip. It's like a repetitive strain injury. It just crept up on me over time. And then I had like a month that I just couldn't sit comfortable at all. Drove me crazy. 54, hey Steve, there you go. And you know, I want to see people in their 30s, 40s and 50s racing, you know? I don't want to see you all dropping off horizontal on the couch like, oh, my body, you know? Still got the brain for it. You know, you still feel like you can cheat a few years. Yeah, the pressure paid off, actually. I stopped thinking. That helped too. Talking about broken bodies, you know, feeling bodies. How have I only been live for 2.5 hours? This has felt like a lifetime today. In a good way. It's gone really quick. No. It hasn't gone really quick. It's felt like I've been on a lot longer. Clearly I'm brain melting a little bit, so maybe that's the sign that it's been a while. This is so much fun, guys. This is exactly how dialed in I felt when I first got into ACC. I was streaming daily races very early on. I just feel really plugged in. It's not really about whether I'm top of the pile and whether I'm top split, like whatever. All that can come if you want it to happen, but it's just the fun of just sitting down, driving a car, making mistakes, improving. So if you are on the fence, that's a good reason not to be on the fence. And I'm not encouraged to promote this. I'm not affiliated. I make cool videos from the game when I feel like it. That's kind of how I have fun with it, but no, we are not spinning there this late in the race. We are not doing it. I'm banning that straight away. But yeah, if you've been sat thinking, oh, I should probably have a go at this or whatever, and you're not sure, like, it's one of those things that's just fun, even if you're kind of on your own, doing your own thing. Because you can never, ever, ever rely on, like, perfect racing standards in any sim, anywhere. You're always going to get good races, bad races, but like, this is just fun. I feel like I have to wrestle the car, I have to, like, respect the car. But there's enough tolerance in it that at least you can feel your mistakes. Exactly, it doesn't matter where you race, you're not going to get 100% clean. Like, and it's very silly to judge a game by that as well. Judge it by its idiots like that. By all means, but no. It's very easy to write off a game because, you know, driving standards, the way people race. It's not really the game's fault, is it? Oh, there we go. Right, how many laps do we have left? Probably 2, based on it being the leader. See some gravel. Is it something? Nah. Couple of laps to get it done. We started 29th. So what? We're 16 up. Put some music up for the last couple. Is there anyone you want to raid today, guys? Now's probably the time to let me know. If not, I will let you all go on your own way and do your own thing for the afternoon or the morning, depending where you are. Nice to have a bit of open road to finish, huh? See if we can get a good last lap in. Oh, not quite. Elmo's not caught us. What if you whack that curb? Yeah. I don't got it. The chicane is definitely somewhere I need to learn. Very trial and error right now. Ay, 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 ay. Someone's in the pits. Ah, it's a lap car. The excitement was real for a second. One lap to go. Come on. Is there anything replay worthy before I rush off today? I don't think so. Now's the time to remind me if so, because I'll forget. But I think it was a pretty tidy race, wasn't it? Just a few bumps at the start. Maybe we'll look at the opening lap. This and the season pass, I did that this week. Literally, I streamed it twice last week, and after the second stream, I was like, I'm going for it again. Having tried it in the past, and my PC just wouldn't have it, but we're good now. Wow. That was a bit tasty. Yeah. If it's good value for money for your financial position, then I would say don't hesitate, go for it. Favorite GT3? I haven't tried the Beamer yet, haven't tried the Chevy. I've heard the Chevy's a little tricky and a little hard to run at Le Mans for speed. I drove the Macca, because it was the only available one, and then I felt way more at home in the Ferrari, so maybe try the Ferrari and Beamer. P29 to P13. Without the cock-ups, who knows? Maybe I could have flirted with the top 10. And breathe. Split 2. Hey. Oh my god, I read your comment, I've still got one more, and I thought you were going to tell me I've got one more lap. I panicked. Sorry, I know I'm blasting the tunes out. David finished P9, there you go. If I hadn't dropped it after the David swap, I could have been up there if I'd stayed with him. There you go. That's what I was thinking. Good race, thank you. Where did you finish? Did it? Oh my, P3 podium. That's got to be you, right? You need to change your Twitch name to Risham Podiums. Sorry. I just think it would be, you know, the only honourable thing to do. Shout out to Cactus, who gave us a good race. Unfortunately, DNF. Where did oh, they finished down in 18th. They had a bad run at the end. All right. Good race, though. Didn't get taken out. Thanks, Vertex. This race was a season race, so it changes every week. This one wasn't a daily. So on Tuesday, I think we'll get the new track, and I can go get some more points. I've missed 2 rounds, 3 rounds. It doesn't matter. I'm just doing it for, you know, participation. There you go, 180 points. Apparently, I lost driver rank there, which, whatever. I outperformed the prediction, but I assume the guys ahead were lower ranked than me. Don't really mind. We're a firm bronze 3. That's for sure. We're probably where we should be right now. If I can clean it up. Sorry, I know this is loud. I'm just really enjoying it. Let's just pop that opening lap up. Let's have a look at their eyes in the sky. Thanks, Denise. The start was wild. Okay, I think I've mentally blocked that out. There was a lot of off tracks, wasn't there? A lot of. I was counting the cars. Yeah, you're right. We were on a bit of a death counter at the start. You went from 2. That's honestly, Subsy, because the talent pool is entering. Lots more drivers are here. And a lot of them are progressing up to where they should be. So you're going to be at bronze or silver with drivers who are like aimed to go higher. And they haven't got there yet. So the pool is still filtering out. So every race I'm in, I might be like a third split, but there'll be someone in it who's going to be a top split driver and they're on the way through. That's going to be inevitable for a while. Right. Let's get the... in a future stream, guys, I'm probably not going to do it now. I'll show you how I do cinematic stuff. I just don't know if I can run it while streaming. I'll show you how I work the cameras and stuff like that. Which one's the aerial? I can't even tell. This one? Looks like this one. So we started on the back road. The external cameras are very loud. I don't know how to change that. One goes off. So we're the crimson Ferrari there. 2 Beamers cut the corner. Right, that camera wasn't really like... Oh, what happened here? To be honest, I think this view is going to help the most. One, two, 3 cars on the brakes. There's not even a yellow flag here, so I don't know any of this is happening. I'm just sat under this guy who stops, and I give him a boost. That's unlucky. Would love to have avoided it if I could have seen it, but look at this, 4 wide nearly. That's the view we want. Off a heavy cam.
All the plums out there in the chat, look at them go.
Welcome.
They're wild. They're crazy.
We're back
What
in
up?
the rig, guys. Welcome, iMorph. Good night to you, buddy. Hope you've had a good day. I nearly got spun around there. I've got to say thank you to that Ferrari for not trying. Welcome in, iMorphers. Good to see you. We have just done a race from the back at Imola. It's the season race, so it changes once a week. And you gain points every week. A bit like Gran Turismo used to do. And that one! That's the one I'd forgot. And this was a near certain death. Somehow, the racing gods decided that I was going to be okay. So at this point, I can see a car spinning, but I know he's going to roll back because it's very unlikely he's going to hold the brakes. If he'd held the brakes, everyone would have survived, maybe. I can't really tell. Maybe he did. Looks like he's still rolling. Holy mother of close calls. That would have changed my race, honestly. That would have changed everything. So who got stuffed? The McLaren. The question is, did that car roll back? It looks like it, but it might have had a lot of momentum. How did I? The netcode is amazing. Yeah, that actually, yeah, that probably was the mother of all flat spots as well. Let's have a look. No input at the moment. No braking. So what's happened? And this, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I now have no idea what I've done. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, he had a great view of this, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars all getting caught up there. This wasn't... Not to call this driver out or anything, but this wasn't an easy lap, was it? Here we go. Pause, pause, pause. I'm pressing pause. So what happened here? Let's understand everything. Probably not a lap one. Hey, Mr. Flynn, Happy New Year. Great to see you, dude. Hope you and family are well. But to be fair to this guy, I don't really know where that Beamer was going either. So I wouldn't choose there to overtake, but the biggest problem is the only input right now is clutch. Clutch, clutch, no braking, like 2% braking, and now brakes. And the only reason I survived is because this car, like, dislodged him. So I'm just very lucky. I was kind of doomed there before that. What I want to show is how close this was. I mean, this is a pretty good view, actually, but... Like... I'm staggered I got away with this. I don't know if there's a real good camera. I probably need the manual camera, really. But, oh, well. But, yeah. That car is literally bouncing off mine without pinning me off track in like a netcode fashion. That is amazing. To sort of live off that is wild. I am curious what happened to the guy who was pressuring me all race. Somewhere around here, he stacked it. And I was just curious whether he stacked it in sympathy for me. Is that them? Okay, so it's not here. It's after he goes off track. Is he still there? Yep, he's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Now these guys are going to have a massive fallout. Here we go. Here we go. Now I'm under pressure. This might be the lap. I just want to see what happens up here. Happy New Year to everybody I haven't chatted with this year. Barry, I see you in the YouTube chat. I'm sorry, I did miss quite a lot of chat in that race. It's like Takeshi's Castle. How did I not see that? Right. Did he stack it for me? No. No, I thought I'd made him check up. He just got on the power. It was a really soft out. Does he just give up? Oh, I thought he'd just given up then. So that was pretty bad luck. He would have had me. As to the rest of the race, I just had to settle in. And do my thing. Well, guys, that kind of race has made me want to race more. But I think that's a perfect time for me to call it. Is there anyone on Twitch you would recommend at this point? If so, now's the time to shout them out. Is Lentillion on? No, that's not up to date. I was going to raid Lentillion. Thank you so much for the raid, Imorph. You've caught me at the very end. Nate is live on Cyberpunk. Honestly, I think I'm just going to love you and leave you today, guys. None of my followed channels are live. Just go and find whatever you enjoy. Send some love to them. Need to time it right, then you can raid your channel. You don't get to request it, you melon. I know you're joking, don't worry. I'm not sincerely calling you a melon. Don't hate me too much. Give me a water gun. I want to do Takeshi's Castle Dodgems. Oh, have you seen the new... isn't there a new Takeshi's Castle? With the commentators on it? It's like the European translation of Takeshi's Castle. That's pretty entertaining. It's on Netflix, I think. Right. Thank you so much. This has been, by a massive amount, my most watched stream in ages. Thank you. I do notice it. I do appreciate it. Even if you're just lurking in the background, watching while you're busy, whether you're like active chatter, thank you. You're giving me massive reasons to keep up with it and keep working on my racing, because it's taken me 6 months to come back to it, and I'm just glad it's worth the time. I'm loving it. And if you're on the fence about this, hopefully it gives you some reason to think about getting involved. Even if you just get involved at the first entry level until you decide what you think of it. Don't get too bogged down in a million opinions about it. Just, you can work it out for yourself if you're willing to try it. Good racing all round. Iceman's about to go live so I can raid him, but I'm just kidding. I'm just going to outro it today, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. I might be back tomorrow. Similar time, midday UK. If you don't see me tomorrow, look out for Tuesday. If you guys want to do open lobbies in future, keep talking to me and maybe I'll host something. Yeah, I think that's all I can say, guys. YouTube front, I'll see you again soon. Thank you for all the love. I see it in YouTube. Thank you, guys. I'm going to leave you with some cinematic stuff. Head to my YouTube channel if you want to watch these videos in full. I'll link it on the outro. Peace out, guys.